Introduction. Attraction can be a subtle, unspoken experience often masked by social norms, personal insecurities, or fear of rejection. Understanding when someone is secretly attracted to you requires a keen sense of observation and emotional intelligence. In this article, we'll explore 7 common signs a woman might show when she has a hidden attraction towards you, all through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes self-awareness, emotional control, and mindful interactions. Why Stoicism? Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, offers timeless insights on how to handle emotions, maintain inner peace, and interact with others without losing sight of self-control. When it comes to relationships, Stoicism helps us remain calm and composed, interpreting emotional signals without being overly reactive or impulsive. By observing attraction through a Stoic mindset, you can gain clarity, remain balanced, and avoid misinterpretations or emotional turbulence. Chapter 1. Understanding attraction through a Stoic lens. Attraction is a complex emotion influenced by both internal feelings and external social behaviors. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control others' emotions, we can control how we perceive and react to them. Attraction, particularly when hidden, presents a challenge because it requires us to interpret subtle cues while staying detached from our emotional desires. What Stoicism teaches about attraction: control versus influence. Stoicism reminds us that we cannot control whether someone is attracted to us. We can only influence the situation through our actions and responses. Emotional resilience. Stoicism helps in managing our reactions to signs of attraction, preventing us from becoming overwhelmed by emotions. Observing without judgment. Stoics emphasize the importance of observing emotions, both ours and others, without attaching immediate judgment. This approach helps in interpreting signs of attraction more objectively. Chapter 2. The first sign, eye contact, and its intensity. One of the most common signs of attraction is prolonged eye contact. A woman who is secretly attracted to you may find it difficult to look away when your eyes meet. However, she may also shy away or break eye contact when caught, revealing nervousness or an attempt to hide her feelings. How Stoicism interprets eye contact. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of how we react to visual cues. Rather than overanalyzing, it's important to observe calmly. Do not assume too much from a glance or stare, but consider it as part of a larger picture. Prolonged eye contact. When a woman holds your gaze for a little longer than usual, it could indicate her interest. However, Stoicism advises you not to jump to conclusions. Remain calm and simply acknowledge the moment. Nervous gaze. If she quickly looks away, it may reveal that she's self-conscious about her feelings. Stoicism helps you avoid overreacting or assuming guilt. Her actions are her own, or words. Chapter 3. The second sign, body language and physical closeness. A woman who is secretly attracted to you may often find ways to be physically close. She may lean in during conversations, touch your arm or shoulder lightly, or position herself near you at social gatherings. How Stoicism interprets physical closeness. Stoicism encourages mindfulness of physical space and personal boundaries. If a woman consistently places herself near you, it's important to recognize this as a sign without attaching an immediate expectation. Subtle touches. Touch is a significant sign of attraction, but Stoicism teaches us not to become overly attached to these gestures. A Stoic approach is to remain neutral, acknowledge it without letting it affect your emotional balance. Leaning in. Leaning in. During conversations may indicate a desire to be closer both physically and emotionally. Again, the key is to observe this without letting your mind wander into overinterpretation. Chapter 4. The third sign. Her conversations revolve around you. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she may go out of her way to engage you in conversation, or she may subtly steer conversations to focus on your life, interests, and opinions. She may ask questions that delve deeper into who you are as a person. How Stoicism interprets conversational depth. Stoicism values meaningful conversations and genuine curiosity. If a woman shows deeper interest in your life, a Stoic approach helps you remain grounded, not letting pride or ego take over. Frequent questions. A Stoic mindset allows you to appreciate her interest without becoming overly self-centered. Recognize that her attention may be a sign of attraction, but stay humble in your responses. Shared experiences. If she often brings up shared experiences or tries to find common ground, This is a subtle way of creating a connection. From a Stoic perspective, enjoy the exchange, but avoid seeking validation from it. At Chapter 5, the fourth sign, subtle flirting and teasing flirting, is often a playful, lighthearted way of expressing attraction. A woman who is secretly attracted to you might tease you gently, use playful banter, or throw in small compliments disguised in humor. How Stoicism interprets flirting. Stoicism teaches you not to take things too personally or seriously. Flirting, while fun, can be misinterpreted, so it's crucial to maintain emotional detachment. Recognize it for what it is without letting it cloud your judgment. Playful banter. Stoics view humor as a neutral force, enjoyable but not defining. If she teases you, accept it with grace and calmness. It could be her way of showing interest, but don't let it control your emotions. Compliments. When compliments are given in a teasing or playful manner, the Stoic approach is to accept them without letting them inflate your ego. Be aware, but don't let compliments define your self-worth. Chapter 6. The fifth sign, changes in her appearance or behavior around you. If a woman is attracted to you, she may subtly change her appearance or behavior when you are around. She may dress more thoughtfully, adjust her posture, or become more animated in your presence. How Stoicism interprets behavioral changes. From a Stoic perspective, it's important to observe these changes without letting your emotions dictate how you respond. Be mindful of how others react to your presence, but remain centered in your own self-awareness. Dressing up. A Stoic response to someone making more effort in their appearance around you is to appreciate the gesture without assuming it's solely for your benefit. Stay balanced and avoid letting it influence your self-esteem. Increased energy. If she becomes more energetic or animated when you're around, it might be a sign of her attraction. However, as a Stoic, don't let this change shift your emotional equilibrium. Observe, but remain calm and composed. Chapter 7. The sixth sign, finding excuses to spend time together. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she may look for excuses to spend more time with you. Whether it's asking for help, inviting you to join group activities, or seeking your company in casual ways, this behavior often signals an underlying interest. How Stoicism interprets time-spending excuses. Stoicism teaches the importance of valuing time and being aware of how you invest it. When someone seeks your company, recognize the potential sign of attraction, but don't let it disrupt your sense of purpose or priorities. Frequent invitations. A Stoic would accept such invitations graciously, but without feeling obligated or overly flattered. If she values your time, great, but your time is equally valuable and you should spend it wisely. Seeking help. If she often asks for your help, whether with small tasks or advice, Stoicism advises you to offer assistance with a calm, rational approach. Don't overcommit or feel pressured to impress her. Chapter 8. The seventh sign, emotional vulnerability and openness. A woman who is attracted to you may become more emotionally open, sharing personal stories, struggles, or feelings. This vulnerability is often a way to build deeper connections and trust. How Stoicism interprets emotional vulnerability. Stoicism emphasizes emotional control and understanding. If a woman opens up to you, it's important to respond with empathy while maintaining your own emotional boundaries. Avoid becoming overly attached to her emotions or letting them sway your own inner peace. Personal stories. When someone shares their struggles or emotions, Stoicism teaches us to listen without judgment. Acknowledge her openness, but remain grounded in your own emotional state. Building trust. Emotional vulnerability often leads to trust, but as a Stoic, be mindful of maintaining balance. Offer support, but don't allow the situation to pull you into emotional dependence. Conclusion: navigating attraction with Stoicism. Attraction, particularly when it's subtle or hidden, can be both exciting and confusing. The key to navigating these signs is to approach them with a Stoic mindset, observing without overreacting, staying calm,